Today is October 15th, and we just rolled into this campground in Chiricahua National Monument, which was not really planned. We just kind of looked for a campground to crash at tonight, and we came across it, and it actually is very nice.
It's beautiful too.
It's really green here. I was kind of expecting to still be in the desert, but it's actually kind of cool and wooded here right now, so it feels really good. Anyway, so the past couple days, we have been. So we left Joshua Tree, left the Element Overlanders meet up there, which again was a lot of fun. Um, we drove through Joshua Tree, long ways through the park, and went out the south entrance. Hopped on the 10 and drove to the Sonoran Desert National. I believe it's a national monument. Um, and found a campground there, which ended up being off of some BLM roads, which I kind of half expected was going to be the case. But we got there after dark, so it was actually kind of fun driving on the. It was a little bit of off-roading, or just like Forest Service type roads, to get to the actual campground. I believe it was Margie's Cove.
Yeah,
Yeah.
west, right?
Margie's Cove West.
Yeah.
Again in the Sonoran Desert National Monument, which was really cool. There was not a soul out there. It was probably, I think, like 10 miles of BLM roads to get back to the campground. We were the only people there. It was at a trailhead. So we camped out there for the night, got set up. We saw a tarantula. Definitely made sure to put our boots on and not walk around in our Birkenstocks when we were out there.
We saw an owl too staring at us.
Yeah, we saw a little baby owl,
It was
which was
super
cool. We couldn't tell what it was. We had to kind of get a little closer to it, and then it flew away. So we figured out it was an owl. Um,
The Sonoran Desert's cool too. What is it, like 400,000 acres?
yeah, it's
Something
like
crazy.
yeah, it's huge, and I think there's like 400 miles of BLM roads back there that you can just drive around on. And I didn't really have too many problems on it with the Element. Well, I didn't get stuck at all. I wasn't going to do anything where I would get stuck because that would suck because we were out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, so that was fun. So slept there for the night. Headed into Phoenix. Colleen found a coffee shop. Was it Lola Coffee, I think? And we seemed to have pretty good luck with picking places to just kind of go to in the city, and they happened to be near like where a lot of stuff is going on. So we ended up kind of over in the on Roosevelt Street, which apparently is a big area that's turning over a lot.
Yeah, like the Roosevelt Road. It's kind of like an art district
Yeah,
that they
it's
have growing.
nice arts district. They got lots of little shops and coffee shops and breweries and bars and all kinds of stuff. So we walked around there for the day and decided just to get a hotel room for the night because we both were in
We were ready for a real bed.
desperate need of a shower and an actual bed that it was not the Element. Um, and later we met up with Ben and Chelsea of Bad Craft. Hi guys,
Hey.
it was really cool hanging out with you, and hope our paths cross again. But that was fun. We met up at a place called Taco Cello, which was on Roosevelt actually, and just had some beers and some tacos and just hung out and chatted for a while. After that, we went and got our tattoos. Probably can't see it, but mine is. There it is. Here's mine. I got an Acatillo, and then little on my ring finger. We both on our ring fingers got little saguaro cactuses, and Colleen got a little desert scene, which I'm not gonna ask her to show you
I'm
right
wearing a
now
sweatshirt.
because she's
It's very
wearing a
comfy.
sweatshirt. So yeah, we did that. Went back to the hotel, or no, we went to a what was it, Wilderness Co.
That
or
was-
something. It was a
That's really
brewery.
nice.
Yeah, it was a little outdoor place on Roosevelt. After we got done with our tattoos, had a couple burgers,
The
which were
food was really good.
really dank burgers. And yeah, had a couple beers, then just headed back to the hotel and crashed for the night. I did not sleep too well, so I'm pretty tired today, so we stopped a little earlier than we probably would have otherwise, but that happened to bring us to where we are now, which is this really cool, nice campground.
And the surrounding area is really beautiful. It's like high up pasture lands, basically like mountain pasture lands. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, we drove on like a really long straight road, didn't see hardly any other cars the whole way out here. Their campgrounds, it's not full, but there's quite a few people here. But it's a beautiful campground, so I think we might hang around here a little bit tomorrow. I got to look and see how far it is to White Sands, which is our next like planned stop. But you know, we're not in a super rush yet. Definitely want to make sure we got time to go to Big Bend and then get back home with a few days to spare to kind of decompress. But yeah, that's where we are now. We're near Coronado National Forest, and in the Cowichua, I think, I can't even remember.
I don't remember.
I said it earlier in the video, so rewind and watch the video again if you need to know the name of it, because I forgot already. But it's very nice here, not desert like I was expecting. It's kind of foresty.
It's a nice campground.
Yeah, it's a very nice campground. Got actual bathrooms
They
and
have
stuff.
a shuttle too, which is cool.
Yeah, there's a shuttle that will actually take you, I think, up towards the top of a mountain, and then you can just hike all downhill to the visitor center. So we may actually try to do that tomorrow, because we haven't really done any, hikes that were over like a couple miles.
Yeah, we've been really
so
wimping out
far.
on the hikes
Yeah.
lately.
No, we've just been on the move a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
But it's really beautiful out here.
yeah, it's nice. So yeah, that's where we are now, and until the next update. Forgot to mention that we went to Saguaro National Park right after we left Phoenix. So we drove down towards Tucson, went to the I think it was Red Hills Visitor Center, and did a couple trails around there. It was really crazy. It's like a forest of cactus. Yeah,
It's such a cool landscape.
I know. It was insane. It's like just take a forest, but substitute the trees for a bunch of gigantic cactuses or cacti. So yeah, that was cool. And then we left and drove to where we are now, which is near the Coronado National Forest, in the national monument that is right next door, which again escapes me. So yeah, that's the full story of what we've done the past few days.